Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 269. It is now just into October 31st, and we are in the middle of a trip here. We've already hit 4 casinos on this trip, and had one session of Hot Limit Omaha, a bunch of sessions of slots, some various scouting on multiple games, and we're hanging in there. I think we're up about $1,500, and it's just after midnight, and we're just going to continue on with this trip. So right now I'm leaving a casino, heading out to another casino. The drive is almost 2 hours. It's not terrible. However, the terrain at the casino that I'm going to is a little bit rough, especially if you're tired. So I just have to make sure I pay attention, and everything will be okay. I'm not feeling too tired, but I'm a little bit tired. So if I need to, I will pull over, but so far so good. So it's a beautiful area. It's a shame I got to drive it in the middle of the night, but it's a really nice area that I'm going to. So we'll see what happens in a beautiful casino. So anyway, so we're going to just continue on here, and I'll be back to update you. Alright, guys, well, I'm still driving to this place. I've had the same car behind me on this 2-lane road for about 25 miles already, just riding me, and it's like, go around me or something. I had so many opportunities to go around me, and unfortunately I've got nowhere to pull over here. So unless I'm going to try to pull into someone's driveway, I've got nowhere to go, and this guy is right on me this whole time. Pitch black, no reflectors, 2-lane road in the hills. Just kind of a crazy place to be when you don't know the roads. I mean, if he was in front of me, it would be an easy drive because I just follow his lights, but I've got no idea what's up ahead. So anyway, that's kind of exhausting right now, but hopefully we'll get there soon, and I'll come back and have some good news for you. Alright, guys, I am back. I am in the parking lot of this casino, and what a letdown this casino was. The last time I was here, a long time ago, granted, but it was such a nice casino with so many possibilities, and right now it is such a garbage casino, and I feel so terrible coming all the way out here and not making any money. I made $11 in there. I made 2 plays, and first one was just ridiculous, lost over 100. Second one won just a little bit over 100 and ended ahead $11. Blackjack is horrible. No other good table games. Slot machines are old. There's about 10 beatable machines in there. There must be 35 security guards and 20 people in there. Not the place I want to play. Problem is, I don't know where to go. I really thought I was going to be here for a few hours and then have to figure things out from there, but it's still so early. Man. What is around here? Like this casino here. Oh, that's too far. Man. I'm going to have to look and figure out what to do. Unfortunately, the casino I just came from is my best bet, and I don't want to go there. That's terrible. There's 2 casinos I can't go to. There's one that I can go to, but it's actually makes me further away from home. I could go nuts and just go really far away. I gotta think it through. So, alright, I'm gonna do that. I'll be back. Plus 11. Alright, guys, I'm back. Unfortunately, one of the best ways to do this is to go back the same way I came. because these roads are so treacherous that it's actually about the same amount of time. I would basically go back to the same casino I just came from, and I would feel pretty awful about it. And I'm trying to figure out a better way to do it, and I can't find a better way to do it. And I guess I could go back there and stay overnight there. I kind of feel like going home, but home is so far away, it'll be morning before I get there. I just feel like I don't have any good alternatives right now. When I came out this way, I really expected to stay longer and then possibly sleep, but since it was so quick, yeah, I'm going to figure out which way to go. I may have to go back to the same place I just came from, but does that make any sense? I don't think so. I don't think there's enough opportunity. It's only 6 extra minutes to go back the same way. If I skip it, then I can go to this place that's an okay place. It's about a third of the way home. And then reevaluate. And then we're looking at like 3 something a.m. No, 4 o'clock in the morning. Alright, I hate to do it, but I think I have to do it. If I skip that one, go to the next closest place, it's like 4 hours. It's only an extra half hour to stop at this place. I'm trying to think about what I would gain by going to this place. And I believe that no matter which way I go, the beginning of my trip is the same. So maybe I should stop wasting time and at least start heading back. Let's see here. Okay, so now if I took this one off, would it be, oh, it would be straighter. Alright, I'm going to skip that one, and I'm going to go to one that's actually almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes away. I think that's my best bet. If I get tired, I'll pull over. There's a place like an hour, it's 2 hours further, which I hate to be that far, because at that point, I'm like a third of the way across the country. But if I go to that place, there may be some possible games to play. So I think I'm going to head back toward home about 4 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes, and we'll see what happens from there. But this is not really what I expected. Table games are terrible here. Slot machines are terrible. And it's almost all security people. And their parking lot is like, it's creepy. It's like no color at all. It's like a ghost town. It's all concrete, no colors, no lines anywhere. Very, very, very creepy. Anyway, alright. We're gonna move on, I guess. I definitely need some food, though. I'll be back. Alright, guys, I am back. I am very tired. Sun is just starting to come up, and we are just getting to this place here. You can just see that the sky is getting lighter, and we are just getting here. I'm about 10 minutes away from this casino, and very tired. Well over 200 miles. So we're cool though, feeling okay. I did stop, got some Gatorade Zero, got some mints, got some cheese, stuff like that, and I'm feeling alright. I was really starting to worry, and then I saw a sign and I'm like, what the heck? What is this sign doing here? And I was way further than I thought that I was, and I knew exactly where I was at that point, and I felt so much better. So right now we're gonna go ahead and go into this next casino, see what we can do, and then we'll decide what to do, because the casino after this one will ID you at this time of day, and we don't want that. So I do have an alternative casino we can go to. So we'll see. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and that was a long journey for very little fruit. Very little. I was in there for 45 minutes, bouncing around from machine to machine, and definitely made some mistakes in there. And I ended my session ahead $5. $5. Made a couple mistakes, cost myself a lot of money, and just mad about that. It's hard to forgive yourself when you make a mistake, especially when it could have been another 500 or 700 or more dollars. But not much I can do about it right now. We're getting gas again, so we filled up yesterday, and then we filled up last night, and now we're getting fuel again. So this trip is going to be about, still not bad, a little over $100 in fuel round trip. Not bad. A lot of time though. But I did learn a lot of things that I'm not going to waste time on in the future. I do have to go back to one of the casinos in the next couple days, probably do it next week, and then we're moving on to another area. I was just thinking how much I'm looking forward to this Vegas trip, and if it doesn't work out, maybe another Denver trip, and definitely I have a couple places I want to go to also other than that. So I've got my list of places. Just got to get some positive variance and take a couple big steps up instead of just making barely enough money to be where I need to be. So, all right, we are going to move on to another place as the sun is coming up, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I was officially tired a little bit ago. I was watching my fuel gauge and watching my fuel gauge and watching it and watching it. And then I'm like, man, I'm starting to fall asleep. I need to pull over and just get some energy here. So I pulled into a gas station, pulled to a parking spot, looked down at my gas gauge, and it said 0 miles. So I don't know how long it was at 0 miles, but I like to think that it had just done that. I don't know, but got to stand outside in a nice cold temperature, and that woke me up quite a bit. And right now 40 degrees, and we are 2 minutes away from our next stop. And then after this stop, I think we're going to go home and take a nap, take a shower, and then we're going to leave again, because the area I was going to spend 2 days in really was not going to be profitable. I mean, I made money while I was there, but long term, I'm not going to be able to make money there. So, right now I'm supposed to be like 5 hours, more than that, 5.5 hours away from here, sleeping overnight or whatever, but decided to come back toward home. So let's go into this casino and get some good news, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and just leaving the casino. Not really much going on in there. I think I made one play, and it's basically in and out of there in about 15 minutes or so. Ended the session ahead 71. Traffic is just horrible. I can see it. I haven't even left the casino yet, but it's like people who live out in the country are coming into town, and they have to go through here. I mean, you're still pretty far away from the city, but you have to go through this area to get there. So that's why it's kind of expected, but it's pretty bad traffic. So I'm like fourth or fifth trying to get out of just the casino drive. So yeah, it was okay. I think let's head home. Let's take a shower, maybe take a quick nap, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back. Oh man, I was so tired. I forgot that I was I forgot I was in the middle of an episode. Um, so went home, took a shower, relaxed for a little bit. Then I noticed I had two meetings. So my normal team meeting on Friday, which I normally do just outside one of my casinos that I'm going to. Um, and so with that and having to come back home tonight, I decided it doesn't make sense to go too far away today. So we're going to be playing poker today. Um, it is 11 o'clock right now. Like I said, gone through all that stuff with the meetings and got myself ready. Actually updated spreadsheets and did all kinds of stuff like that. And right now I'm in the parking lot of the poker club, and I'm on the list for both Pot Limit Omaha and No Limit Hold'em. So hopefully we can get in on the Pot Limit. So that would be good. What do I expect? I don't mind being more aggressive now. I feel more comfortable now. So I'm hoping that we have a nice little payout today. So we'll see about that. But I think it's a good possibility that we'll have a nice payout. So we're going to play here for a little while and then probably go get some food. I haven't done that yet. I may go to one more casino this afternoon as well. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back, and it was okay. I played for just over 2 hours, and it was a 1-2 no limit table. Immediately, I bought in for 200, lost my stack immediately, and then bought in for 200 more, and then eventually added on for another 100. So I was in for a total of 500, and had some interesting things happen. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better about my skills now with No Limit. Two of the players on the table are players that have plagued me for years, and I finally got a handle on how they play and what they do and how to beat them, and how to sucker them into raising, and it worked out pretty well. I ended up winning a total of six hands in 2.5 hours, and I ended up leaving ahead 175. So I was down to about 190 and built it up to 675. So it was pretty good. There were two times that I called that I shouldn't have called. I thought they were good calls, but the people had, I was slow playing. I got to stop slow playing and just hammer it when I have it. If I win, I win. If the people fold, then they fold. I still get the pot, but letting them catch up is not good. You have to make it expensive enough. So anyway, yeah, overall it was pretty good, plus 175. And now I'm going to do something that I haven't done for a long time. I'm going to go to one of those hot pot places and get some barbecue stuff, like you get different kinds of meat, vegetables, and things like that, and you grill them yourself. I have enough time to do that. And then we'll head home and get ready for our game tonight with the family. So that's what's going on right now. I'm going to relax a little bit, enjoy myself, have something good to eat, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I'm back. So, I wanted to say we had some really interesting hands today. There was one where I had an ace-high hand, and the flop was queen, queen, queen. The guy bets. I call. The turn, another queen. So we got queen, 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 queen. And I've got the ace. And I check. I'm thinking, okay, we're chopping. And he bets. I'm like, what the heck are you betting for? We're either chopping or you're going to lose. So I go all in. He folds. So he must have had a king or something like that. I don't know what he had. But that was really interesting. I would have checked it all the way through. But he ended up giving me a little bit of money on that one. Let's see. There was a couple hands where I got counterfeited. Nothing really that noteworthy. But what I was pleased with is the way that I played in the face of aggression, which normally I don't like people who are overly aggressive. I folded, okay, here's one. I folded ace king, and two guys ended up all in for like the $1,200 pot. One of them had pocket aces, and the other one also had ace king. Isn't that crazy? We got all four aces and two of the four kings covered in three hands. That's kind of crazy, and aces held up. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the biggest thing is I'm developing as a player. It's not. I mean, I want to win money, and I'm not happy when I lose money, but becoming a better player, being able to move up eventually, and playing higher limits and all that stuff, that's really where I want to be. I want to have that security for my family and not have to stress about having to make money every day like I do right now. So it was a very good session. It was about 2.5 hours, which is longer than I usually play, but usually I play a lot more aggressive game and I'm able to get in and out faster. So, and there's nothing wrong with getting more hours under my belt. So I could have actually left earlier with just a little bit less money, but I thought I'm already here, might as well sit through this and see more hands and get a little bit more experience. So anyway, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. It is halftime in this football game, so I'm just warming up a little bit in the car, but I don't think there's going to be any more action tonight. Tomorrow will be a good day to rest up, and then Sunday we're going to be back at it again. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't have to really do segments. The food was good. I only tipped like $4 or $5 today, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow or Sunday. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.